because that is exactly what's going on. But the story begins.
Hey, YouTube people.
Back in '93.
Can't sleep, so I figured I'd play some PvZ Heroes.
Such as Bill and Hillary Clinton, Dr. Jack Gibbons, who was the director of the Office of Science, Technology, and Policy. He's now passed.
I hope somebody likes this game out there, because it's kind of cool.
Webster Hubbell, Ron Pandolfo,
It is.
CIA, and then a bunch of other ones such as Al Gore, Leon Panetta, Mac McClarty, Bill Richardson, and George Stephanopoulos. So a lot of key names here. And the Rockefeller Initiative failed. Okay, so Clinton tried to get.
Now that I know what half these cards are, it just looks cool.
Just like Carter was, I believe.
I know what that does. It gives you
and
health.
so it ended in '96. It was a 3-year initiative. At that time, John Podesta, who is very closely tied to the Clintons, and I might add, Michael, that John Podesta, he is a
I like putting the amphibious out because they use these special cards to get rid of them. So.
In Washington, D.C., and is a very deep insider and connected individual. So when John Podesta says things, people really need to listen. So at that time, when Clinton got stonewalled and the Rockefeller Initiative ended, a decision was made that if and when Hillary Clinton was to engage a White House candidacy, they were going to push her to become the president.
Kaboom!
And by doing so, they left different trails.
Okay, so watch this. See what I can do here.
For such a thing. In 2002, Podesta, as you know, came out in Washington, D.C. to the National Press Club announcing the Coalition of Freedom of Information. And during that press announcement,
take a shot,
he had said, and I'm paraphrasing, the time has come to be transparent. The government ought to release these documents because it's the law, and which is the truth. And the American public, quite frankly, can handle the truth, which I'm convinced of. So that's great. Comes out, he says.
See what happens here.
A year goes by, and on October 23rd,
maybe I might win a game.
A year and a day later, Podesta comes back out again to the National Press Club for the Coalition of Freedom of Information and says the exact same thing.
Oh, 2:15 in the morning here.
2004
but I can't sleep, so.
Talks a little bit about the Roswell Dig Diaries, which is a book, and he wrote the foreword to it, and called for the U.S. Air Force's reinvestigation of Roswell. In 2005, Bill Clinton goes to Hong Kong and sits down and talks about how he approached this and was stonewalled. 2007 comes and Bill Richardson comes back on with Chris Matthews and again just talks about some stuff with the Rockefeller Initiative. So
I don't understand why I need one of those cards, man. I'm gonna get something like that to shoot something out before the fight even starts. I like that.
A phenomenal citizen hearing on disclosure, which you and your listeners are probably very familiar with.
Oh, yeah, I've had Steve on.
Well, at least we're getting rid of everything.
Sure. So 30 hours of that couple days that it ran was devoted to the evidence surrounding the Rockefeller Initiative. So that happened in 2013.
That wasn't nice.
So a year goes by, and on April 2nd, 2014...
Oh, that's definitely not nice.
And everyone's going to see where I'm going with this, so just bear with me. On April 2nd, 2014, the DVDs of the Citizen Heroes was supposed to go out, but there was some kind of production error that I think Steve talked about, and it didn't end up going. But Bill Clinton didn't know that. So what he does is 6 days before that Citizen Heroes...
I didn't want to get rid of all those, but
to Congress, or delivered to Congress.
I don't have any other cards to play.
Right? And when somebody of Bill Clinton's stature appeared on Jimmy Kimmel, the questions that Kimmel asked are already scripted beforehand. So Bill Clinton knew exactly what
chopping them down slowly.
And one of those questions
really?
was
That's
about
what card you give me?
Kimmel says, I'm going to put my hand on the Bible, and if I was president,
unbelievable. Oh, that's not nice.
Did you do that? And Clinton responds. And everyone can see
that's not nice at all. So I'm going to take that guy out. Kaboom.
Analysis of that video.
I'll put this guy here. Away we go.
By a president. So then another year goes by. February 13th of 2000.
I need a better deck. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all this stuff. Oh, really? You blocked that? That's not very good.
Members of the 5 key
Oh yeah, now you're gonna get rid of him. You just couldn't handle that amphibious, could you? No. And what do I get? Looks like a Venus flytrap.
Finally, my biggest failure of 2014. Once again, not securing the
Actually,
hashtag
that's what it looks like. What is it? Oh, sorry, Pismaggio.
Was in reference to the disclosure.
What was that? I didn't even see that.
So he hashtags
what the fuck?
Disclosure of the UFO files. Then he hashtags the truth is still.
Yeah, I didn't even see what happened there. I've just seen a few flies around, and that was it, man.
And the reason he CC'd Marie Dow was she wrote
wow.
an article in
I don't know if I don't have enough cards, or am I doing something wrong? Like I'm winning the game and I don't have any cards. It's the deck's full and I don't have any cards. What's this do?
This is great stuff, right? 1 month later, President Obama comes on to Jimmy Kimmel, and Kimmel asks him.
Okay, I'm gonna use this time.
This is unbelievable. You don't make this
so I am. I'll be able to add up some crap. You keep putting them there, no problem. I'm putting this right here.
He says, the aliens are in control of us. They won't allow us to talk. We're instructed to say these things if we come on TV. I mean, all these different things. I mean, funny, but hey, by the way...
hopefully it protects it for the whole fight, like this round. I'm presuming that's what happens.
And on September 29th, John Podesta does yet another tweet.
I hope that TV's not too loud. I'm just listening to a talk show.
The main protagonist, if you want to call it that, on the girl.
What is that?
For the record, Obama did say...
really?
Says,
wow.
Says,
not very happy about that.
Right. Exactly.
But at least I got...
Yeah.
Well, we could speculate.
I don't know.
And we're gonna get there. So
okay, let's see here. What should I do?
And Podesta
why?
tweets out because Lena Dunham interviews Hillary Clinton to appeal to the millennial crowd to get those votes, and let's stick.
Unreal.
And she doesn't ask her about aliens. So what Podesta does is he tweets out and he says.
18. I'm just gonna let that go like that. I need better cards.
2 exclamation points. Hashtag the truth is still out there.
I'm gonna take a couple of baths here, but anyways, that's okay. We blocked that one. Now go. Team up, draw a card. Make 6 health, walnut. Okay.
Hillary's first critical Democratic debate. Clinton comes on to Stephen Colbert. And Colbert asks him about ETs, and Clinton goes through this whole spiel about how, we could say something to ET, it's
11.
We want to cooperate, we want to be friends, we would expect to do something
11.
like that. And it kind of almost harks me back to the Reagan statement back in, it was 87 to the United Nations, when even though what he said was due in part to his Star Wars Defense Initiative, he still says, I wonder what would happen if we were faced from an outside threat, if the world would unite and just drop all our differences.
Yeah.
There's meaning behind all of this, right? December 30th.
I'm hoping I get some cards. If not, I'm just gonna lose this game. Oh my gosh.
So what John Podesta and Hillary Clinton decide to do?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I really gotta figure this game out because my son's the same way. He has all these cards that just kill everything, and I have no idea. I'm stuck with a walnut. Like, what is a walnut gonna do? Like, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Oh wow, look at that. That is pretty cool, that card. I hope you understand my sarcasm, because, yeah. Being pretty sarcastic right now, because
never been said before by a presidential candidate. She says she's going to task force.
I'm dead. That'll be it.
Send a task force.
Block that one, so that's good. What's that do?
She said,
move a plant, get 3.
I think we may have been visited before.
Move a plant, get 3.
I mean, I could not even believe that. That is disclosure in my eyes.
I don't know if that was such a smart move or not, but
I always have is that for me, I've never thought
I only took him down 1?
we're ever going to get a
wow.
no matter who it was, who's going to be able to come down that red carpet and
Well, guys, I
tell
think
us
this
the
game's
truth,
almost over.
even if they know the truth. And sometimes
Because,
these candidates will use that. I mean,
really not doing
maybe
very
they
well
have
at
good
the moment.
intentions, but I think once they get in there, sometimes they're
Look at my walnuts even shaking. Look at the boss guy. He's like shaking his belt, looks like. That's too funny, man. What are you thinking about? You're gonna beat me. Like, you could have beat me right there. You didn't have to rub it in or roll my nut over with a flipping ball. Boom. Wow, that sucks. Okay, I'll try one more.
And some are not.
I don't know.
And what that something is could simply just be, yes, Mr.
I didn't even get a
yes, Mr.
gem
President,
for even
there is
participating.
ETs, but that's all we can really tell you.
That's pretty sad, man.
Speculation on my part. I don't really know. But it's a
I'll
good
look
one
up
where
all
you
the cards
can
tomorrow
talk
and
to that thought, though,
see how to change my decks around or how you get more cards
so
in
December
decks.
15th happens, it's done.
I imagine
Now
it
there's a
involves
new year.
money.
They wanted to see how much noise would be made, and there's some articles in mainstream media that come out about it, what Clinton said, but not enough substance.
I don't know. I'll see.
February 11th. Well,
I don't like that guy. Give me somebody else. Oh my gosh. So I get a
when the
sunflower.
X-Files returns to television, and to that point, yeah.
What does that do again?
Great show. And
Superpower trick. Move a planet, get +3. Okay.
The first episode comes and drops a truth bomb. I mean, on everybody. But besides the point, something else.
Do I want to do anything or not?
Unprecedented, Michael. The Central Intelligence Agency comes out.
Okay, I'll put him there.
I can't even remember how long. An agency that has always used disinformation tactics.
Why can't I use my super? Oh, that was my fault. It wasn't a free card. It was just a. How come he got to kill my dude? I didn't even get to do anything.
Hear the term UFO, which has now got a new nomenclature as Hillary.
Oh my.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon. But they come out and they tweet 10 documents that would be appealing to Mulder and Scully if they were to investigate flying saucers. I mean, this is fascinating stuff. And the fact that they did almost a 360 turnaround on this, again, very unprecedented. So a month later in February, Obama comes back on TV.
Wow.
This time he goes to the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Wow, he gained 7 there. Or he took 7 off me, I should say.
A lot of people and your listeners might recall as a very intelligent little girl, very sweet. And
what should I use? Wow.
Presidents and can recite them back. It's pretty cool stuff. But she quizzes him on what's called, the
That's crazy, man.
And asks him whether aliens are real. Now, this is his response.
Why can't I do my card?
Direct contact with aliens yet. So 2 things here. One, that's the wrong answer.
Very frustrating, because I don't understand this at all.
At some point on this call, I would like her to talk about that scientific perspective.
If anybody out there knows what they're doing in this game, please let me know, because I don't.
What does that mean? He could have said, we haven't made contact at all.
See what that does.
He just says, we haven't made direct contact.
Not much.
Which to me means
oh, he gave me some of my health back. Wow. That's pretty cool.
So he was very careful, and when a president says something, he has to be careful.
Oh, that was pretty cool, whatever he did.
So the fact that he didn't even use the word contact at all was very appealing to me.
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
Many months pass, and Podesta comes on different platforms and stages. He goes to Vegas. He's interviewed by Steve Celebes, and reaffirming Clinton's thing about going to Area 51 and looking into the ET issue. Then Clinton goes on to Kimmel and finally gets asked the same thing. She looked into it and was very serious about it. So there's a couple things that happen right now. Something else happens after all this stuff. Clinton loses, right?
Why? Oh man, I don't know how to add.
Disgraced presidential election that she just lost.
Man, this is gonna be a short game. I don't know how to add. I don't even know if I put that walnut in the right spot. That is cool, that demon thing. I like that. Oh, fuck, he took my walnut right out, man. My walnut was worth 6.
I actually have it on my phone as well. It's a text, end-to-end encryption for texting somebody. And this person, who's known to Steve Bassett, works directly at the Pentagon in the USAP programs, unacknowledged special
Not my turn, I'm waiting for him.
issue sits, and it just so happens that this person is within this group. Well, let's just use the word Majestic 12 for just to kind of context.
That doesn't look good. He put a box on his head, man. What's that about?
That is specifically responsible.
Okay, what do I want to do with this? +3. Put it there.
Text message in front of me, so again, I have to paraphrase.
Oh, wow, whoa.
This person texted Steve in a one-directional text that said,
in there, I guess.
We're ready for this.
I didn't really want to move him. Not there. Let's see what that does.
I.e., the Secretary of Defense is approached. He didn't refer to who should be approaching him.
See what that... Oh, we blocked that one. Nice. What is it? Your hero can't be hurt this turn. No, I'm gonna keep that for another time. Boom. I don't... That skull thing is like awesome, man. Oh, he must like only take half the damage. Oh, now I understand.
That's when this person said to Steve, we are ready to support the Secretary of Defense with the resources that
can't be hurt.
To cut a deal with the White House and make the disclosure announcement. He wanted it done under Obama. Now, he didn't say that they did not want it under Trump. They were just hoping Obama would do it. And that's why a lot of the disclosure lobby movement
getting pretty desperate here. I guarded my guy for one turn, but so I say I'm just learning this game.
Not only bizarre.
Whoa, it just got awful dark there for some reason.
About the hearts that are changing in the military. Now, here's something else.
Oh, look at that, amphibious. Why not?
I'm going to tie this all together.
I have 7.
As you know, the whole is greater than the
which does me absolutely zero good because...
Okay,
I know what I want to squash him. I want to squash him.
So the guy says this to Steve. That's fantastic. Now, we have an organization that...
I'm going to put my walnut here.
20 minutes ago.
I guess. I don't know what the walnut does, if he even does anything. Obviously not, because that guy's not too worried about it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh.
That was just smoke and mirrors. I happen to
wow.
There is a group inside the Pentagon. Let's call them the
Make 6 health walnut going to team up. Draw a card.
These are men and women. I know a lot of people have disregard and disrespect for our government because they think that there should be...
I don't know what that's going to do. But not much, doesn't look like.
People in military and
8.
And so I believe that there's a group of people in the Pentagon that manage all this that wanted to not see Clinton get into office and any kind of dynasty running the country. And so they are the ones, the Americans, that gave
Now,
the interesting thing about the Destiny
I got 7 left.
What we learned is that a guy by the name of Tom DeLonge, who was a rock...
Why can't I put this one up, man? Thank you.
Most of your listeners should be aware of who Blink-182 is. I grew up listening to them. They're a punk rock band, or let's say alternative rock. They weren't my first choice of music, but they were talented. So Tom DeLonge, he's Blink-182 to pursue the UFO issue because he's got a lot of passion, kind of like myself. And
all I'm doing is
celebrity, okay, quote unquote.
Just oh, that is like nothing is like finally he's gone. Holy crap!
How disclosure should happen in his own eyes, right? Through documentaries and books, and we learn all sorts of things. But there's some interesting emails I picked out tonight that I want to read.
No cards though. No cards.
Just bear with me. Tom DeLonge emails John Podesta.
Oh, no cards. I say no cards.
At 16:04, which is 4:04.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of this dude right now.
And the subject is General McCaslin. Now, this is what
this dude over here.
He mentioned he's a skeptic is in quotes.
Oh, hold on so far.
I've been working with him.
Look at my walnut though. Got my boss guy. He's shaking in his belt again. He doesn't have much faith in me. I can't understand why. This guy's gonna do something because he's taking too long. Just yep. There we go. What do you give him? 20 health? Oh, he moved them. Okay, why? Oh, are you serious? Yeah, I gotta get my deck better than this, man. Wow, you got to hit me without me even doing anything, man. Took my walnut out. And I got one crappy card.
He's a very important man, best Tom DeLonge.
Why do I get to go first? I don't know what to do.
given Tom DeLonge an advisory team of 10 people.
I have no idea.
3 of the names of those 10 people leaked out in this WikiLeaks.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble, I think. Yep. Draw 2 cards. Wow.
I believe that's the name. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Why don't I get to draw 2 cards? 1 card. Any kind of card. Oh my gosh.
The next email.
Why don't I have any? Okay, this guy must be cheating. Can you actually draw that many cards free?
On September 24th, 2015.
Wow. Block that one, thanks.
I received your email address.
That's it? I only get to shoot once?
As from time to time, I would like to get you information that is not appropriate for others to see. And here's one.
Oh, so close, man, so close.
General McCaslin, on my committee, has some ideas for a memo that would help provide context for his and the other officers' work on this project.
Wow, this crap, man. What's that? Yeah, I don't have any good cards, man. I need some better cards. That's pretty cool. He's got a remote control, for gosh sakes. Here, let me move this thing so you can see it. Look at that, man. He's got a remote control. But I won anyways, I think. Alright, I won my first battle against somebody. Woo! Look at that. Plus 15 tickets. Whip-diddy crap.
In parentheses, this kind of public outreach is in NASA's job jar.
Only 2 stars? Wow, that sucks. But I guess I shouldn't complain. I barely hung on. Okay. That's going to be it for this one. Now that I'm starting to understand the cards. Okay, guys. Have a great night. And subscribe. And I'll subscribe back to you. Give my video a like. Leave comments on the game if you like it. Okay, have a good one.